This week's topic is especially important as it addresses one of the primary ways that we see the different cultures, different abilities of children, and even family types that are being represented in our early childhood classrooms. Our textbook does a great job of covering some of the different options or areas that might be addressed. And I like the fact that they explain that diversity should be demonstrated in gender roles, racial and cultural backgrounds, special needs, and abilities and occupations. As you complete your classroom materials project, you would want to take a look at some of these things and keep them in mind. It wouldn't just be including children of different races in read aloud books, but we're also looking for things we are doing to represent children having differing abilities or different family makeups. Also, especially if you have children that speak different languages, those languages should be included and represented in the classroom as well. And here in California, Spanish should most likely be represented in almost every classroom. How would you represent a different language or a second language? In the library area, you should have bilingual books. In the classroom, areas should be labeled and in the languages that are represented. And even if you only have one Spanish speaker, what a great way to introduce to your class to that other language. Blocks, manipulatives, art supplies, all could easily be labeled in 2 or 3 languages. One of the biggest struggles is to try to avoid stereotypical images of children dressed in cute little cultural outfits. This is not how most children live their lives, even when they live in different parts of the world. I was recently in Scandinavia, and I have to tell you, I did not see one person walking around in wooden clogs and a little apron dress. That's just one example, but we have to be careful that that isn't how we display or represent different cultures. Now we can find books or cooking utensils or different skin tone crayons that represent. Yes, that's perfect. But we need to be careful that we don't get stuck in the stereotypical tourist approach look of what other cultures might be represented as. Our textbook gives some specific examples and strategies that are fantastic, and don't miss the information about diversity in children's literature. Lots of great information this week. Please be sure to contact me if I can be of assistance.